Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to my Facebook Live video. We are doing some ad hoc crafting today. I know two things I want to use and the rest of it, I have no idea. So come create with me on this adventure. So the things I have chosen are the Magic in This Night paper and the coordinating iridescent pearls. So they're the two things I have chosen. I did ask when hey Colleen, hey Renee, when I put my post that I was going live, I did ask for some color suggestions. So I'll see how we go with those color suggestions. Thanks for joining, Margaret. If it is your first time here, sorry, I'm getting some cords out of the way and they're not playing nicely. If it is your first time here and you haven't already liked or subscribed to my page or to get notifications when I go live, please be sure to do that so you don't miss out on all the real-time crafting and frustration quite often, but we all get there together. So I don't think I've got too much to tell you. The one thing I didn't check, hey Yvonne, hey Kathy, is if this paper is in the Stampin' Up! Paper sale. And it's the one thing I didn't check. And do you think I even have Stampin' Up! Open on my laptop? And I don't. Hello, Kelly from hospital. I hope you are feeling better today. Hey, Miss Margene. Hey, Roz. So, yes, let's have a look and a check if this, and of course, for some reason, my password doesn't want to pre-populate today. Bear with me 1 second, please. Of course this happens today. No. I don't know. It seems to have forgotten my password and so have I. No, I haven't. Let's save that password. All the things are happening here. Hey Melissa. Hey Donna. Good evening. Now, let me go back. I want to see if this paper is on sale. If not, we are having a 15% off select paper sale. And is this, yes, the paper we're going to use today, the Magic in This Night paper, is 15% off. So, good that I grabbed it. Hey, Carol. Hey, Mari or Marie. Never know. Please excuse David coughing in the background. I'll excuse him. Hey, Miss Deborah Mitchum. Let's get us flipped around and we can start playing. I'm sort of planning on doing a masculine and a feminine card using this paper. Hey, Jenny, thanks for joining, and we'll see how we go. I'm not going to see from now when I flip up people who I don't know, or people who don't, I don't know. I don't see everyone who joins on my computer, but I do on my phone. It's bizarre. I don't know if it's because I'm broadcasting from my phone. Someone riddle me that. Thank you for sharing, Carol. And I will apologise because I've just started up again. My back neighbours are getting some trees cut down. So if you can hear chainsaws, that is them. It is real life here. Last week we had giggling teenagers playing the Xbox. This week we have arborists cutting down palm trees, which is actually really good because there are way too many palm trees between my back two neighbours. Hey Joanne, thanks for joining. Okay, so let's flip around. If you are coming in, please make sure you say hello to each other. I love the little community I've got here and that everyone knows each other and cares for each other. I really do like it. Okay, I'll flip us around, turn off lights, get up my second screen so I can see what you're all saying and all your suggestions, and maybe heckling, because hey, what's not fun about that? Hey Jeannie, sounds like a horror movie with a chainsaw. Well, I am using Halloween paper, so let's just go with the theme, hey? Okay, so let's see what I can do here. Tell me if you really can hear the chainsaw though, because I mean it's at the backyard, but I'm really hoping you can't hear it. Okay, so let's open this up. Good. I'm already on mute. This is good. I'm doing good. Let me turn off the light. Okay. Shadows be gone. We don't need shadows, chainsaws, and Halloween paper. But I can guarantee you I'm not making Halloween cards. I do not possess many Halloween sentiments even. Hey Kathy, if I didn't say hello to you, just scrolling down. Oh, you can hear it. Okay. Hopefully it's not too bad. They're not like, they're doing it sporadically now. It's not like what they were doing like an hour ago. I think they've got the main part of the tree down, but not, I think they're now doing the stumps of the palms. Okay, my plan is, and I've alluded to this in my hey, I'm going live in 2 hours, that hey Betty, hey Pamela, hey Kathy, that I'm going to use black and white with pops of colours. I want to really try and use my kryptonite piece of paper. I don't know why I have so much trouble with this, but I do. So I really, really want to try and do this one. Is anyone else having trouble seeing my video? Because I'm having to refresh my video. No, it all seems fine. It was just my Facebook apparently. So I really want to try and use that. And I really love, even though it's got the teal or the pretty peacock on the back, I was thinking I'd like to use this piece of paper. So what I was thinking is using, because we've used the argyle not that long ago, and I'd really like to use the floral for the feminine card and this small mandala type for the masculine card. So that's my plan today. I will show you the other patterns quickly while we're here. So we have, can't pick it up, have this beautiful, beautiful piece. Oh, I just love that. It's wallpaper for me. It's just like a Baroque, a brocade kind of pattern. So we've got this floral, we've got this, it's Cajun craze, it's flowers and webs and all kinds of things. And we've got this really nice black striation, like fingers down a black belt or fingernails. That'd be great for a masculine card too. We have the same black and white pattern in the Cajun craze. And on the other side of that, we have the mandala or zendangle style bats. And then we've got the big floral. And on the back of this, we have more moody black and white bats. So they are our patterns. I'm going to pop them back in their sleeve, otherwise we'll end up with a craft lunch on the floor. And I've had my pest man here today, so I've got a couple of puddles on the floor that are still slightly wet. Just having a look at the pieces I have in here. This is my scrap bundle, so no, don't use your scrap bundle. No. So, and I can kind of go any colour with the iridescent pearls that I want to use at the end, because they have like an oil slick finish and have every colour of the rainbow. Okay, who have I missed that has popped in? You can hear me fine, so it's all good. Awesome, good to know. Hello, Miss Diane. I love this DSP. I have to use it, not hoard it. Yes, well, see, I bought it to use it for non-Halloween, so this is why I'm using it. Oh, hello, Mr. Talon. Oh, Denise, I need to talk to you about an email I received overnight and wondered if you received the same email, but I'll talk to you about it afterwards. They're cutting down trees next door here too. Oh, okay. Right, so thinking I need to get up my other screen because you guys came up with some fantastic color suggestions, and I thought I'd use one for the female card, and that one was Magenta Madness, which I'll grab down the cardstock, Magenta Madness, and my favorite Gorgeous Grape with this, and I think they look fantastic, so I'm really happy with that color combo. And someone did suggest teal, which would be pretty peacock. Now I'm not too sure about that because there is the pretty peacock in the pattern pack, so I kind of want to steer left of center with my color combos and just try and do something that's not in the color pack, because I know that is going to work wonderfully. So let me grab up your comments here from my other video. Gorgeous Grape and Melamambo came from Sylvia, and she said, or go for broke and do Magenta Madness, which I've done because I adore Magenta Madness. And Cindy sends her apology. She has a meeting. Pumpkin Pie, Daffodil Delight, Coastal Cabana. See, I like the Coastal Cabana from Josie. Just let me, I'm playing with my ink pads first. If you're my Coastal Cabana ink pad, why aren't you in there? Where is, oh, because you're here. Ha ha ha. Coastal Cabana. And she put Granny Apple Green and Gorgeous Grape. But I like the Coastal Cabana, and I'm thinking the Granny Apple Green with the black. And she also said, I'm picking a couple of colours, and we will see. Where is my pumpkin pie? I know it's right. It's in this colour family. Apparently it's not. I've put it somewhere else. Pumpkin pie is not up there. Where's pumpkin pie? How can I be missing my pumpkin pie ink pad? But apparently I am. I haven't crafted all week, and I'm missing pumpkin pie. What colour family is pumpkin pie in? Now I'm doubting myself. Pumpkin pie is in the Regals. Cherry Cobbler Crush Curry, Garden Green, Cajun Crown. There you go, found it. Pumpkin pie. I like those three colours together. Okay, cool. So I like those for the masculine card, and all those colours still go with the iridescent pearls. So let's really challenge ourselves and start with the masculine card. Now, stamp set suggestions are, although I did just have a fantabulous idea that maybe we use the Hooray for You from Quite Curvy, which isn't available yet, but it's available to demonstrators and anyone who wants to join as a demonstrator. So we can do that, and my screen is slightly crooked, which will annoy the bejeebers out of me. And when I say slightly, I did mean slightly. There we go. I think I've got it now. I am thinking we could use that. Right, trimmer. And I will be using some black cardstock as well, I think. I think. So if I go 9 by, I still don't know if this will work for a masculine card, but this is my aim. So that is 1 centimeter. If I go 2 centimeters and I want to split it in the middle and have a break in the middle, so then we can have the sentiment in the middle. That's my thought. Now I'm going to need my Curvy keepsake or my Curvy dies, and I'm thinking this dotted one here. Have I broken this? Yes, I have. Because we were talking about having 10 dies. Although I think I will need to cut it twice. This is what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking I may cut it at the bottom. Right, okay. Having ideas, and this is working. Hello there, Miss Carol. Thank you for joining. Right, my machine is on the ground because I still have a big shot here that's taking up the room. Okay. So I have used, for this die, I have used platform number 1, I've used thin die number 2, magnetic cutting mat number 5, paper, die, number 3, plate on the top. Don't let that go through too far. And keep that die securely on the plate. Okay, let that go through. Okay, that's once. We can always trim some. I know, I just thought of that. I may not use it for the feminine card, but we shall see. So what we have here, spatula. So what we have here, actually, I just like that one single cut with the detail cut on the bottom and detail on the top. What I do is I just pick up all those little bits and then I'll just tip them in my bin. So just one cut. I thought I was going to do 2, but just one cut. Can I get that last little piece off? Yes, I can. Right. Okay. Crank that back through. That can sit there like that for the moment. Great. So, these are the colours that we have. Yes, I know my pumpkin pie has faded just a touch. Oh no, and that went in a wet patch on my floor. I did tell you I have some wet patches. That sounds terrible when I talk about that, but anyway. Yes, I am, Deborah. It is much easier for me to crank through. I am liking it a lot. I do not regret my purchase at all. Now, I will give you a tip. When we are pulling our new stamps off for the first time, I need you to be very careful. I have spoken to some demonstrators, and when I say carefully, this is coming off very easily, but some demonstrators have had in the Curvy Christmas set these thinner dies, especially the tree, rip. We've used the stars, but they've had the tree one rip, so please be careful when, oh no, no, I didn't think about that. Hang on, have I totally done this the wrong way? What have I done? That's not going to work. What have I done? I've used the wrong end of the die. What have I... Girls, what have I done wrong? That goes with that part, and I've used this part. No! That's okay. That's okay. What I could... You're 1 in a million? Could I get that one to work? Or I use a different stamp set. It's all good. Oh, I'm glad you like it a lot better, Donna. Oh, it does. It's smooth. It cuts cleanly. You guys have got it correct. Can I get this one to work? This one's a little long, but it does work. You're 1 in a million. You're 1 in a million. It's a bit long, but if I'm using a larger mat, we can make it work. We can get this to work. Just pivot. Isn't that the saying for this year? Just pivot and change the way we do things. Yes, that's right, Roz. We do only need to run things through once now. So if you are using this Hooray For You, make sure you cut the correct end of the die for your paper. Because I don't think I can... I could bend this one differently, but I'm not sure. No, I can't really manipulate this one differently. Okay. So, pop this one back. Grab a block so I don't lose my stamp. Right, done. Done, done, done. So, colour. I am thinking Coastal Cabana first. And I think these are both card bases, maybe. That back one is not a card base, so we can chop into that quite nicely. I may even grab out my Stamparatus. Kelly, don't fall out of bed. Just don't fall out of bed with the fact that I'm thinking of using my Stamparatus, okay? It is okay. It will be okay. So what did I say? This is 9, so I need this centimetre smaller, and then I will need this at 9 1/2. and I will need to stick this bottom piece down first to get my spacing correct. Okay, now let's hope we can get this to work. Yep, I can get that to work. Some glue. Hello, Miss Myrtle. Thank you for joining. We're playing with the magic in this night paper and the quite curvy stamp set and the matching curvy dies. So we're making the masculine card at the moment. I'm hoping to use these 3 colours. Not sure that we will, but this is the direction that we're heading in. Just try and get this even on here. Note the word try. Okay, now I'm assuming this will fit perfectly there, and I don't think I'm willing not to use my Stamparatus, because just in case it doesn't work properly, I think I'd be a bit silly not to use it. Okay, so take this off the block, but the block worked well while we had it, but just not this time. I had to go turn off some notifications which were annoying me, too distracting. They are a great combination, Barbara. I'm taking all these suggestions from the floor as such. Oh, hang on, that all moved. Let's try again. Put the magnet this way, and then it shouldn't move when you close it. Oh, look at that. I'm thinking I need to stamp this in black, and I really, really would like to use Memento, because I just like the black that you get with Memento. I love the freshness of Coastal Cabana. If our dear friend Bobby was here tonight, he'd be very happy. One of his favourite colours is Coastal Cabana. Now, I don't think I inked this up very well at all. No, I did not. I don't think I lined the stamp up very well either, but hey, we can't change that now. It is, it's going to be a masculine card, and you can say you're a 1 in a million happy birthday. So I think we're going to leave that at that. That looks pretty good to me. Not perfect, but looks good. Now we just want to work on, just pop that there for the moment. Now I just want to make sure, I do need to trim quite a bit off this actually, although what I would like to do is pop maybe the pumpkin pie just under here to make these holes pop in a different colour. Let's see, pumpkin pie. I really have to stretch here, girls. Just a little scrap of pumpkin pie. One that will be wide enough grab back up my machine. Just pop it here on the edge. The pumpkin, oh, look at those two together. They work so well. Okay. So we kind of want to pop it kind of back on this side and hope that we've put it in roughly the right place. And pop. And I haven't even used my silicone mat under the machine today. Oh, maybe this won't work as well as what I think, because I've still got the dotted edge. Okay. It's okay, that's okay, that's okay. What I think I'll do is I'll take this bottom bit, attach it on, and I think I have to manually trim it. I didn't think that far. See, you're getting all my boo-boos. Things not to do when you try to recreate this card with Ellen. Okay. So, where is my piece of paper? Where did I put it, girls? I've got this, but I haven't got my top piece. Did it fall on the ground? Yes, of course it fell on the ground. And no, it didn't fall in a puddle. Yay. Right. Okay. Stick that on there and trim it out so you can see the pumpkin pie through the holes. So I like that a lot. Okay. That'll do, roughly. I'm apparently molting onto my craft desk. Okay, I did get a bit of excess glue, but you know, these things happen. Right. So I'm going to use my big scissors for this because it's just going to make life a titch easier. Now, I have just found out that I cannot, and I did find out a little before I came on, that I can't go live on Thursday. I can, however, go live on Friday. So, I will be with you on Friday, which will be Thursday US time for all my lovely US people who pop along, rather than my Thursday/Wednesday that I come on. So it's nice to have a bit of a plan that I can do things slightly differently. Oh, I like that pop of colour. That works well. Now I just need to work out how much I'm taking off the top. I want to take about 1.5. I think that will work well. I took way too much. Should have taken just 1 centimetre. Oh well, and this paper is wet. But do you know what I could do? I could do this, and I can add a strip of the granny apple green at the top. Let's just be bold and do something completely different. Do I dare ask what you're doing, Mr. Woodbridge? No? Okay, I won't. It's my youngest son's birthday today, and I think my husband is changing around the Xbox and the PlayStation stuff, so then it all fits in our entertainment unit nicer. Mind you, he's had the Xbox for a couple of days, so I now have a 15 and a 16-year-old. No, exactly, creative process. If you were my, I don't know where it is, so I'll just grab scrap paper. I don't know where my whatchamacallit piece is. And if I was smart, I would stick this where I need it. Oh. You just...
So I can drop the whole lot down there.
What's that?
That's the old DVD player.
Ah. What if we want to play a DVD?
You can play it in the PlayStation.
Oh, I can play DVDs in the PlayStation. There you go. That works fine then. Thank you very much. I didn't know I could play DVDs in the PlayStation. 9. Okay. I just cut that at the wrong dimension. Does that mean I can have my Apple TV back?
No.
Ah. That's a shame. I need more HDMI. By the looks of it, I reckon we're getting a telly upgrade too, if my husband has anything to do with it. That's right. Okay, so put a strip of glue back here. Just making it work today, girls, and my feed has dropped out again. So behave while I can't see, I just can't see myself, well, my hands anyway. Okay, I don't know why I closed that. Let's flip this up this way. Okay, I just want to get this spacing around the top as even and as centered as I can, because we're just making this work. Okay, bring it up now. Oh. Hello, Miss Yvonne. I missed you popping in earlier. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, we somehow started a tradition just with him that that we take a photo on the eve of his birthday every year. And I'd noticed it in my Facebook memories that morning. And I know about 9 o'clock, just as he was going to bed, he goes, "Hey, Mum, we've got to take our photo." And I went, "Oh, yeah, mate, of course." So we snapped a couple of photos. A couple of them weren't great because I had somehow managed to turn the forward-facing flash on my phone, which was casting a terrible purple cast off my glasses, and it was all computerized and it looked weird. Okay, I'm not hating this. I thought I would be, but I'm actually not hating this. I kind of want to put like a little happy birthday sentiment along this. Happy birthday, you're 1 in a million. I just feel like the 1 in a million is like a secondary sentiment. But anyway, okay, who else? Oh, thank you, Carol, that's lovely. It was the one, he's the one that was giggling, Mr. Owen. He was the one giggling last week with his mate, so. Okay, a little happy birthday. Where would I find a little happy birthday? Sorry, just going through my stamps and seeing what I can find. That's a thanks, that's too big. Celebrating your day, your 1 in a million. No, I just want happy birthday. I may be going like teeny tiny sentiments. I'm going a long way down here. I'm getting further and further away from the microphone. No, that's birthdays are the best days. Nope. They're not together. Sorry. Going through stamp set by stamp set. Oh, the Timeless Tulips has that happy birthday. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, I have itty bitty birthdays. So, itty bitty birthdays, I think this one will go quite nicely. Or birthday wishes, you're 1 in a million. I don't think we'll use the Timeless Tulips. We'll get itty bitty birthdays and birthday wishes or happy birthday. Or time to celebrate your 1 in. I'm also trying to look for like trying to get coordinating fonts. They don't have to be the same. Yes, Deborah, I was already there, but those sentiment ones are right at the end for some reason. I don't know why they're right at the end, but they are. And I might stamp in on, I think I might need to use a titch of white, just a titch, whisper white scraps. Oops, whisper white. I may have a bit of a smaller scrap I could use actually. Oh, no, that is not helpful. We are not using vellum on this card. I just had them, whisper white scraps. This will be perfect. Great. Okay, right. Happy day. What about happy day? What about happy day? Happy day, you're 1 in a million. That will work. And I'm pretty sure they fit in. I have to, oh my God, I haven't even mounted that one. It's not very many stamp sets I haven't mounted, but this is one of them. I am going to see if Happy Day will, I think it will fit in the classic label. So, right, you can see how I mount these. What colour should I stamp in while I do this? So I've got Pumpkin Pie, Coastal Cabana, or Granny Apple Green, or the black. I kind of don't want to do the black. There's that sticker. Happy Day is right here. Okay, so I take this and I put it on the block. Then I take my take your pick tool and pick off the sticker. This is the way I have found it easier. I got this tip from another demonstrator. I can't tell you who it was, but it was an amazing tip. So pop the stamp there. Then I can line up the sticker with the edge of the stamp, and you can see I have perfect placement. And hopefully, oh, hello Miss Sylvia, Coastal Cabana, I have one. Happy day, 1 in a million. And look, that happy day really does fit perfectly there. So stamp in Coastal Cabana, you say. Let's go for it, Barbara. Since you were the quickest to get in with your comment. I don't know how this will stamp first up. Oh, perfect first stamping. Because as you know, that was a brand new stamp, never been used. Right. Done, done. Let's get this. And this fits perfectly in here. Just up a titch. Okay. Great. I do, yeah. Look, that worked as well as it was going to. Happy day. Do you know what? I don't know if I love it, but we're going to go for it. I kind of want to snip the edge, so I'll grab my mini trimmer. Please excuse the frog in my throat. Just want to snip off this edge. Just about there. Perfect. And then that can just butt up there. I know, Barbara, it works really well. Yeah, I can't, I can tell you which team member told me about it, but I've never looked back mounting my red rubber stamp sets since doing that. So I'm going to make things really, really easy for myself. And I'm going to put the glue directly onto the cardstock, because that will make life a bazillion times easier. And then I can wiggle around. I can just run this up and down to make sure it's straight and butt up against the edge. Yep, that's pretty good. Okay, so now I want to mat this in black. And then I think I'll pop it on a pumpkin pie base. That is that a whole card? Or is that just a layer? No, that's a whole card. That is a layering piece. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Trim that down a titch to, what did we say this one was? This one's 9.5, so we want 10. Just doing my increments. half a centimetre off both sides. Someone didn't remind me to eat this morning. God, I need to eat, but that's okay. All good. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. Look, I don't always get them perfect, Barbara, when I mount them, but I get them a heck of a lot closer than what I would have doing it any other way. Dot, 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 dot. Right. And then we'll grab our pumpkin pie base, pop on some pearls, which will pick up all those colours that we've used. Oh, that black looks so good. It's not that as I say, I don't use black very often, and I have used it quite a bit recently, and I've been very glad that I have used it, to tell you the truth. It's really made these pop, and then I'll pop this on this. Yeah, that works really well. That works really. This has a big bubble in it, so that will be where a pearl will go. Okay, so I want to score this way. And cut this way. And oh my God, I have used a whole hour to make this card. How quick can I make a feminine card, do you reckon? Because we're going to make the feminine card super simple, because I promised you. Or do you want me to come back on Friday and make the feminine card? So tell me, because I probably don't have the time now, but I can come back on Friday and make the feminine card and just leave you with this one now. I know, it sure does, and we did have some challenges with this card because, you know, I'm creating from scratch, and I'm actually really thinking I want to change this happy day and just change it to the granny apple green. We just need that other hit of granny apple green, and I think that'll make it a bit more balanced. Yeah, do you know what? I even kinda want to try this. Do I stamp it on black in granny apple green? I may change my mind, but because I'm not going to do the other card, I can play with some details. That isn't the best. I don't know if it wasn't the best inking or wasn't the best stamping. They're only scraps, so I'm more than happy to sacrifice them. Leave it there for a couple of seconds. Okay, so punch. I'm thinking I may go back to the white, but I've got to try it for trying's sake. I'm thinking that looks a little heavy, and I do definitely want to try it on the white, which will now require me to clean the stamp. So I've got Stampin' Scrub, got our Stampin' Mist, which cleans and conditions our red rubber cling stamps. Friday will be great. Awesome. Thank you, girls, for giving me the grace there. I do appreciate that. I do like being as regular, but I'll still go live, just not on the day. Yeah, way too heavy. I'll pop that aside. It may turn up in another video, or it may turn up in my granddaughter's crafty box. This wouldn't have been a bad card for Owen's birthday. I gave him one of my older dinosaur cards because he got the Spider-Man game on PlayStation platform that he got for his birthday, and I sort of ran out of time to make him a card. Yes, exactly, Donna, and then I'll trail the iridescent pearls, and that will trail your eyes down the card. So what I do here is I use one hand to pop this in, and the other hand, when I get it in the right place, I kind of jam it in there so it's not cutting, but the paper isn't necessarily moving. I did just lift it though, with my hands being my hands, and then I can just press down when I'm totally happy and done. So I do need to, because my paper pierces here, I will use it to close that ink pad. Okay. Did I stick that base down? Yes, I have. Grab back my mini trimmer and just pop off this end. Leave that, so I pop, whenever I use my trimmers, I make sure they're right up against the top, and just leaving. That's better, much better, much happier with that. But hey, we've got to try the combos because it's only ink and paper. If you're an artist, you just paint another layer. For us, it's just ink and paper. Oh yes they do, Kathy, yes they do. So yeah, our kids went back to school yesterday, so I'm happily enjoying having my door open. It's a bit of a warm day today, so the air conditioner's going, even though yes I am wearing 3/4-ish sleeves. It is a very light material with no layers. I've given up all my layers. We're heading into our beautiful spring season, which is lovely. And my son wasn't very happy that it was going to be a hot day for his birthday, but he can come home, chill this afternoon, having some family over tonight for pizza, and I think he ordered cheesecake, and my mum was going to go and buy a cheesecake shop. Cheesecake, yum. So no Freddo ice cream cake this birthday, which I'm a bit sad about. I don't know whether you girls... Hey Peggy, thanks for joining. I don't know if you girls have Freddo ice cream cakes. It's basically a Freddo frog in an ice cream cake, so it's rather scrummy. So this one I want to pop here because I had a bubble. I'm kind of hoping, kind of doesn't. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Maybe not. Well, it's kind of there. Okay, so let's trail our eye up and along this card using these iridescent pearls. So I'm just using my take your pick tool, so kind of going in oddish numbers but doing smallish clusters. And I'll do a cluster of 3 up here. Oh, look at that blue. It really picks up on the Coastal Cabana, which is lovely. One here. Now, does this pass as a masculine card, girls? Because I'm undecided at this stage. But it's a card, it's made, and I've used the paper in an unintended way. So we've got 3 which sort of frame your eye here, and we've got our diagonal sprinkling. Now let's pop these, no, just leave that there. Let's bring back everything that I have used. I'll make sure we don't lose anything from this stamp set. So we have used Quite Curvy Itty Bitty Birthdays. We also used the Curvy, whoops, something just fell on the floor. It was the end to my take your pick tool. We used the Curvy dies. Actually, I might go this way. So if you are interested in getting the Quite Curvy and Curvy dies, they are available as a bundle or a suite. They are available to customers or people who would like to join Stampin' Up this month, and they will be available to customers as of November. So what else did we use? We used the classic label punch. We used the iridescent pearls, and this is our card. So that is pretty much everything. I don't think I missed a thing. Thank you, Margine. Hello, Miss Sandy. Haven't seen you in a while. I am well. I do hope you're well. Yes, I'm not a fan of Halloween either, but this isn't Halloween. Like, these, half the pack isn't necessarily Halloween. So, yeah, I thought I did quite well. Yes, especially the floral one. So when we make the feminine card on Friday, you won't even think this is paper. This has still got a bit webbish in it, but you know, it's just fun. It's just fun. So thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to purchase anything or join my team, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I will help you out from there. Have an amazing couple of days, and I will see you Friday lunchtime, Sydney time. Bye, guys.